Ever wondered how vastly different two countries can be, even in this global era? Today we're going to dive into the intriguing contrast between life in the United States and Russia. How do their cultures, economies, and political systems compare? What are the common threads that bind them, and the unique strands that set them apart? These are the questions that will guide our exploration. So, buckle up as we embark on this fascinating journey to compare life in the USA and Russia. Imagine waking up to a sunny beach versus a snowy landscape. The United States and Russia, two colossal nations, are vastly different not only in terms of culture and politics, but also in terms of geography and climate. The United States, with its 50 states, boasts a variety of landscapes from the sunny beaches of California to the towering Rocky Mountains, and from the vast plains of the Midwest to the bustling cities on the East Coast. This geographical diversity is matched by a wide range of climates from the tropical warmth of Hawaii to the frosty winters of Alaska. On the other hand, Russia, the largest country in the world, stretches across 11 time zones and offers an array of geographical features from the icy tundra of Siberia to the balmy Black Sea coast. However, much of Russia experiences long, harsh winters, which greatly influence the lifestyle of its inhabitants. Indeed, the geography and climate play a significant role in shaping the lives of people. Culture, the invisible thread that binds a society. But how different can it be in the USA and Russia? Let's dive in, shall we? The USA, often called the melting pot of cultures, boasts a dynamic and diverse culture. It's a place where individualism is celebrated, where the American dream is a beacon of hope for many, and where freedom of expression is a cherished value. It's a country where you're encouraged to voice your opinions, be it at the dinner table, in the classroom, or in the public square. Now let's take a transcontinental journey to Russia, a country steeped in tradition and history. Here, community and family ties hold a special place in people's hearts. Russians are known for their directness and sincerity, their deep appreciation for literature and the arts, and their enduring resilience in the face of hardships. It's a culture where the collective often takes precedence over the individual, and where respect for authority and elders is deeply ingrained. In the realm of traditions and customs, both nations have their unique aspects. The USA is well known for its grand Thanksgiving dinners, 4th of July fireworks, and Super Bowl Sundays. Russia, on the other hand, has its deeply revered Orthodox Christmas, Victory Day parades, and the beautiful tradition of Maslenitsa, the week-long celebration bidding farewell to winter. Food, too, is a delightful mirror of cultural differences. American cuisine is a smorgasbord of flavors, with hot dogs, hamburgers, and apple pie as iconic food items. Russian cuisine, though less globally recognized, is equally fascinating with its hearty borscht, blinis, and the world-renowned caviar. However, it's important to remember that cultures are not static. They evolve and change, influenced by globalization, immigration, and social movements. American and Russian cultures are no exceptions. They are vibrant tapestries woven with threads of history, traditions, and people, creating a unique cultural landscape in each country. Culture, like a colorful tapestry, varies greatly between these two nations. The engine of a country, its economy. How does it run differently in the USA and Russia? Let's embark on this economic journey, starting with the fundamental structures. The United States, a beacon of capitalism, thrives on a market-oriented economic system. A place where private individuals and business firms make most of the decisions, and the government's role is largely limited to enforcing the rules of the market and providing public goods. On the other hand, Russia presents a more complex picture. Following the collapse of the Soviet Union, Russia transitioned from a centrally planned economy towards a more market-based system. However, the Russian government still holds significant control over major sectors such as energy and defense. Income levels, another vital economic indicator, also illustrate stark differences. The average American enjoys a higher income level compared to their Russian counterpart. This difference is, in part, a result of the wider range of industries and job opportunities available in the US, coupled with a higher minimum wage. Now let's delve into the job markets. The United States, with its diverse economy, offers a wide array of employment opportunities ranging from technology and finance to entertainment and healthcare. Moreover, the entrepreneurial spirit is encouraged and rewarded, leading to a vibrant startup scene. In Russia, the job market is somewhat less diversified. The country's economy relies heavily on natural resources, particularly oil and gas. This dependence creates a more concentrated job market, with fewer opportunities in other sectors. It's also worth noting that the cost of living varies dramatically between these two nations. While the cost of living in major American cities like New York or San Francisco can be sky-high, the cost of living in Russia is generally lower. However, this must be balanced against the generally lower income levels in Russia. Economic disparities indeed paint a contrasting picture of life in these two nations. The economic engines of the USA and Russia, while both powerful, operate on different fuels and at different speeds. These differences shape the lives and opportunities of their citizens in myriad ways. Politics, the backbone of a nation. But how does it shape life in the USA and Russia? When we look at the USA, we see a democratic system, a republic, where the power rests in the hands of the people. They elect representatives, including a president, who make decisions on their behalf. This system is built on the principles of freedom, equality, and individual rights, fostering a culture of active participation and dialogue. The essence of democracy is that every voice matters, and it is this belief that permeates every aspect of life in the USA, from the town hall meetings in small communities to the bustling debates in Congress. On the other side of the globe, we see Russia. The political system here is often described as an autocracy, where power is concentrated in the hands of a single leader. The president holds executive power, and although there are elections, critics say they lack the competitiveness of a true democracy. This system is marked by a strong centralized authority, and the leader's decisions often have a direct impact on the lives of the citizens. Now, let's delve a bit deeper. How do these systems influence the everyday life of their citizens? In the USA, the democratic system encourages citizen participation. It's not uncommon to see Americans voicing their opinions, protesting, or advocating for changes they want to see in their society. The right to freedom of speech and assembly is deeply embedded in their way of life. In contrast, life in Russia is shaped by the decisions made at the top. The centralized power structure means that changes are often swift and sweeping. While this can lead to stability, it can also lead to unpredictability. The citizens, on the other hand, have less direct influence over their government's decisions compared to their American counterparts. It's a tale of two systems, each with its own strengths and weaknesses, each shaping the lives of its citizens in different ways. But one thing is clear: the political landscape significantly impacts the life of a citizen, be it in the USA or Russia. Two countries, two ways of life, a spectrum of existence. In the vast expanses of this world, we find ourselves looking at two nations, the United States and Russia, each unique, each with its own heartbeat. We've journeyed through their landscapes, peered into their cultures, navigated their economies, and delved into their political systems, discovering along the way the nuances that make each what it is. The United States, with its diverse terrain, is a melting pot of cultures where freedom of expression is celebrated. Its capitalist economy thrives on entrepreneurship, innovation, and competition. The political system, a democratic republic, gives its citizens the power to elect their representatives. On the other side of the globe, Russia, the largest country in the world, boasts diverse climates and a rich cultural history deeply rooted in tradition and a sense of national pride. Its mixed economy is largely driven by vast natural resources, with the state playing a significant role. The political system, a federal semi-presidential republic, provides a balance of power between the president and the parliament. Yet, despite these differences, there are common threads woven into the fabric of both nations. Both countries are homes to people who love, who work hard, who dream, and who strive for a better tomorrow. They are places where stories of life unfold every day, stories of triumph, of love, of loss, of hope. They are places where people seek happiness, pursue their passions, and find comfort in the company of loved ones. The differences between the USA and Russia, vast as they might be, are but different colors on the spectrum of human existence. They represent different ways to approach life, different paths to walk, different stories to tell. Yet, they are all part of the same tapestry, the same human journey that we all share. In the grand scheme of things, these differences are not barriers, but bridges. Bridges that span the gap between cultures, economies, and political systems. Bridges that remind us that while we may live in different countries, speak different languages, and follow different traditions, we are all part of the same human family. In the end, the comparison between life in the USA and Russia is as vast as the countries themselves. Yet, It is this very vastness that makes the world such a fascinating place, for it is in this diversity that we find not division, but unity, not isolation, but connection. In the end, we all share the same human journey, albeit on different paths. Life in the USA and Russia, a comparison as vast as the countries themselves.